let's do this shit. Today, episode of motherfucking Bl3rd Talk will be brought to you by Axe Body Spray and a motherfucking toothbrush, nigga, because you needs it.
Are we really sponsored by Axe?
We can be if we want to. I mean,
Goddamn,
all right,
Bama.
today's episode of Bama. All right, so today's episode of Bl3rd Talk is going to be best anime flexes. And when we say best anime flexes, we mean that nigga that flexed really hard in the show that made you question everything the protagonist was about. Like, you stopped believing in the protagonist after this nigga flexed her. After that, we're going to talk about the most annoying filler arcs. Like, that filler arc that just annoyed the dog shit out of you. You was tired of seeing it. You was done with it. You didn't even understand why it was in the anime. It can be any anime you want. After that, then we're going to talk about, hey, has anybody here seen the movie Countdown? I think that's a no from most of you guys. All right, so we'll push that to the side to somebody. It's a movie. It's actually pretty good. It's supposed to be a scary movie, but I don't really find any scary movie scary. But it's still an entertaining movie nonetheless. But, all right, so after that, we're going to talk about anime that was hyped up way too much. You talking about the anime that got all the hype, and it turned out it was nothing like it was supposed to be. So, and after that, we're going to hit up today's conversation. So, hey guys, how you doing? Today's another episode of Bl3rd Talk, and we kind of gave you the topics of what we're going to talk about. Shit about to get real, for real, for real. All right, so I think I'll hit this one up first. I got quite a number of anime flexes that was like flexed real hard, but we're going to try to actually just keep it to like as a minimum as possible. And I have like 4 as my favorite anime flexes, but I don't know exactly which one to really pick. So I'm going to go off the key and going to say Favre from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I say he had one of the hardest flexes in all of anime. Oh, that hurts.
Father was straight. I mean, a lot of these flexes failed because they got their asses beat so hard after a while.
I mean,
Like,
he got his ass beat after
kicked.
all his. He got his ass beat after all his power was taken from him. Like,
Yeah.
there's a difference. Like, it wasn't like he got his ass beat with the Philosopher's Stone. Like, nigga, if that happened, I want my money back.
True.
He got his ass beat with the power taken from him. But like, I think the hardest flex in the whole anime was when this nigga just took these niggas like alchemy away. Like in the middle of the fight, like just took all their alchemy away.
Nope.
Like in the middle of the fight, like they just go in there clapping their hands like they going to a church recital. This nigga's just like, what are y'all doing? You sure you want to do this? Like, but I mean, by your record, if we was to go by flexes in that sense about it, then one of the hardest flex to the very end was the nigga Toguro. I'm so like, even as a B-class demon, that flex was on key.
Tagore was most definitely like. I knew he was flexing when he started fighting with his fingernails. That shit was. Nigga picked out some fingernail and flicked it. It was
yeah. Yu Yu Hakusho was all about Yusuke catching hands. That even at the end of that fight, I did ass thought Toguro run when he just straight up caught that final spirit gun and hugged that bitch until it exploded. Like I did ass thought he was run. I was like, oh shit, they lost. And then it was like, oh, then he just fell apart right there. But it's still, like, Toguro was one of them niggas, man. Like, that whole fight, he did not, I don't think he lost. He was defeated. And there's like, y'all might be like, well, it's the same thing. To me, there's a difference. To me, there's niggas that lose fights. Like, they talk, I'm just saying, like, if I'm gonna put it in my retrospect, there's niggas that lose fights. Like, they talk a big game, they all big game, and then, like Brandon said, they power gets taken away, and they're just bitches, like Favre. Favre lost that fight. He lost that fight because his power was taken away. So after his whole strategy implemented on other things besides himself. And once that was gone, he lost that fight. There was nothing he could do.
Right.
Toguro had to get his ass beat. Toguro was not losing shit. You had to defeat that nigga. Like you had to beat that nigga in an actual square up. Like it wasn't. Yeah. There was no magic. There was no magic strategy to take his power away. There was nothing. There was like no kind of ability to like weaken him. They had to actually like straight up rock that nigga to like fuck. They had to straight up rock that nigga to defeat him. And that's the thing, like, and that's the thing right there. Like, that's kind of my thing. Like, in so many animes, you get motherfuckers who lose the fight. But it's when I say lose the fight, it always hinges on something else. It always hinges on like somebody with a special ability. Ooh, throwing stars. It always hinges on somebody with a special ability, somebody with like a plan to weaken them, a plan to like defeat them without actually having to beat them. You know what I mean? But then you got niggas who you just have to beat. And Toguro was that nigga. You had to beat that nigga, man. And even at the final fight, even like with Yusuke having the final power up, it was still a hard fight. Even with him releasing all his spiritual energy, it was still a hard fight. It wasn't just a fight that he just got handed to in the end. It wasn't like he took off his restraints and all of a sudden he started beating this nigga's ass. So those are mine right there. That's some of the best anime flexes ever.
Mine would have to be Sensui from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Sensui?
Yes. This man flexed from the beginning. I'm sorry, he flexed from the time he showed up till the time he had to get his daddy to win. I mean, all right, so his daddy literally had to came and fight this nigga for him. This nigga daddy had to come out of retire. His daddy had to come from the demon world through his body to beat this nigga ass for him.
Let me show you how to fight, young blood.
Sensui was rocking all of them.
Oh, like, no, run.
Running.
Run.
Wait,
BB, run, where are you?
I was just going to stay and fight there. Yeah.
Hold on. BB, run. Come run, BB. Back up.
Oh.
Yeah, just attract more of them niggas, don't you?
I know.
Yes, attract more of them niggas. Why won't you?
Oh shit! Can't jump there. Well, let's fight.
Yes we can. Yes we can. Follow me. Let's keep running. But yeah, man, that was and it has so many people. Kurama, Hiei, Kuwabara trying his best. I mean,
yeah, Kuwabara gave his best all the way. And
then, what did they do when he got bored? What did he do? He changed clothes. The funny thing about it is, for the first half of the season, they weren't even fighting the real Sensui. They were fighting one of his personalities. That was the funny thing. He wasn't even there. He was still inside, like, all right, just do this, and this. I'm gonna wait for y'all. In the funniest part, when he first came out, he tried to shake Yusuke's hand, and Yusuke tried to punch him, and he flexed Yusuke, flipped him on the ground, cracked his arm, kicked him in the ribs, punched him in the face. And when Yusuke's laying there like can't move, he grabs his hand and shakes it. He's like, all right, now we know each other. I've officially met you. It's nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you.
I forgot about that. Like, how do you beat a nigga's ass and then shake their hand afterwards? Like, oh.
And then when he was ready to fight, his eyes glowed yellow. Like, I've been out in a minute. I'm about to beat this nigga ass. Oh shit! It was beautiful. Dude. It was beautiful.
All right, I hear you on that one. That was you got one. You got that one. That was a good ass flex. I'm not gonna lie. That was a beast ass flex. All right. So who you got, Jay? Who you got?
I'm just gonna stick to what we all know I'm gonna say.
Madara?
Who? I don't. Madara?
You know I don't talk about Naruto like that.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go with my boy, Broly.
Broly?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think all the conversations we've had.
We rarely don't bring up Dragon Ball Z. We rarely don't bring up Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's a rare thing to bring up Dragon Ball Z.
Nigga, you know I always bring up Dragon Ball Z some way, shape, or form. And I'm specifically talking about the movies. When Frieza killed his pops, And he was trying to get him to go stronger to a higher power level to fight Gogeta. And then the nigga just turned around and started beating him down, dude. It's hilarious. And I would say my second one would be for Etsu.
Broly pressed this nigga for an hour and a half.
Yo, why this nigga on fire? Why this nigga on fire?
It's beating your ass. I don't.
Brandon!
I mean,
No!
I mean that speaks wonders for Frieza's endurance.
Oh, you.
I would have.
Bro, they
left
left.
asleep.
They left Frieza there. They left Frieza there just to get his ass whooped too. They're like, yo, Frieza, you got it, dog. You got it. Frieza like, nigga, what?
Nigga said, "Good luck."
Ran straight past his ass. Frieza has no idea what's going on. Frieza just know he should start getting folded, dude. Bro, they came out of nowhere and just started folding that nigga for like a straight hour. People trying to talk shit. Do you know who I am? I am Lord Finn. Shut that shit up.
But that, yeah, I think that was better than the old school Broly flex.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, way better.
I mean, matter of fact,
Vegeta didn't bitch.
that.
Vegeta didn't act like a little bitch this time.
Right. Oh, Vegeta was beating the shit out of Broly this time.
He was.
Like,
Dude, I think Akira had to make up for that shit because in the original Broly movie, Vegeta was like, "Oh, it's still
Vegeta
legendary
came
Super
out-
Saiyan." Oh my god!
And when he finally did fight, he got like clotheslined into a crater. That was embarrassing. You gonna beat me up? You gonna clothesline me in front of my son?
Yo, this fucking. Have you seen their abridged? You seen their abridged series of that shit?
Of course.
When they fucking had.
They're like, who's the king now? Do you believe now?
This is my daughter's trunks. Nice lady. No, not a lady. Not a lady.
Goku, get me out of here right now. But I'm honestly, if we talk about Dragon Ball Z real quick, I'm gonna bring up my favorite Dragon Ball Z villain, Super Android 13.
Oh god, you talking about the part where he punched Goku in the nuts?
Not even that. It's the way he fought all of them.
Burning
like
girl.
the way he fought every single one of them. This man, all right. People love Broly because Broly was just running through them, but Super 13, he really cared about how he kicked their asses. Like he took pride in it. The combos he did. He blocked Trunks' sword, broke it, grabbed him, punched him in the face, and fired a blast at point blank in his face. Cracked Vegeta's back twice. Stepped on Piccolo's face and powered up. Like, I mean, there was no need for any of that. Nothing they did warranted that.
Shit. Did not see that.
I just had the honorable mention.
All right. We got that. BB, watch your back. Oh, that's fucking Brandon. BB, what is your favorite anime flex?
I don't really have any, but I guess I can't remember who he fought, but what Deadly Sins, Meliodas. And,
Meliodas? You think he had one of the best anime flexes?
yeah, I think he's one of the Meliodas and not Dreyfus, but
Escanor? You thinking about
think
Escanor,
so.
aren't you?
yeah, I am.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Escanor did have one of the best flexes to me though. This
Everything
nigga,
Escanor
this
does is a
nigga-
flex.
Come on now.
Bro,
Like,
yo,
Everything
he's
this
eating
man
rice.
does is a flex.
like, that's what, like, bro, come on now.
Bro, you're right, but you underestimate the flex of the story into it. Like what kind of got me was when he was fighting Drake. Nah, he was fighting I forget the dude's name, fucking Meliodas' brother, and he's
Estarossa?
like, yeah, I blocked your attack.
Yeah.
He was like, I blocked your attack, and he's like, I recite these things. I recite these. Nigga, you ain't blocked nothing. You know, I was like, oh shit, this nigga. He's like, you stopped my attack. Who told you that? You blocked my magic. Who told you that? I am nigga that tell you these kind of things.
Yeah.
That shit to me was yeah, that was the hardest flex. This nigga was over there all cocky and shit, like, yeah, man, yeah, your shit
And
done,
he's so
nigga.
sincere.
Yeah.
He's so sincere about it. Like when he was fucking with Esteros, he was like, "Why doesn't my commandment work on you? Why would I pity? Why would I be angry at somebody who's weaker than me? Please don't feel any way about me because I really don't want you to feel that way. I really want this to, I really want to show you these hands."
Oh Jesus, man, that shit was that was the funniest fight too. Like, Esterosa really came up in that bitch. Was like, yo, what's crazy is he flexed that energy with his friends in there. And Esterosa's like, you don't care about your friends? He's like, they'll be fine. These niggas melted, yeah.
These niggas got sunscreen. Yeah, alright. These niggas got a pale anyway.
These niggas burning the armor. He's like, they'll be okay. Oh god. Esterosa, yeah, I gotta say, Esterosa wears the Lion Center Pride. He wears that shit. That's probably one of the best. That nigga matches that scent all the way. Alright. So that was the topic of the best anime flexes, guys. So let us know how you think. Yo, how are you swimming? He is swimming. How? Alright, our next topic on this conversation will be the most annoying filler arcs in anime. If you can remember which one you got annoyed at. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the most annoying filler arcs in anime to me was just, well, motherfucking Naruto.
Say One Piece. Okay.
No,
y'all forgetting the ultimate annoying anime filler.
I can't even. I know One Piece has fillers, but One Piece is so. I'll give One Piece its credit. It's consistent. One Piece is so consistent with the silliness and how crazy that fucking anime is. I cannot tell a filler from the rest of the series. I can't. I mean, I'll give them that. They're consistent. I can't tell what's the fucking filler arc and what's the actual series because the anime stays consistent, the animation stays consistent, the storyline, the way the characters act stay consistent. You can actually tell in Naruto. You can actually tell in Naruto when it's a filler arc because the animation suffers, my nigga.
Yeah.
The animation just
might as well
suffers.
Consider Boruto like a big old filler there.
Man, that whole anime is a filler. Boruto, man, motherfuckers talking about some Boruto Boruto got to get hot. Don't dick ride Boruto when it get hot. Nigga, I would never dick ride Boruto when it get hot. Boruto could have the best fight scene that would end all fight scenes, and I would still give it shit. We're taking 3 years.
We're watching until Boruto is the filler until they're finished doing Old Man Naruto.
Nigga, like Old Man Naruto. Yeah. This
is just filler
this
until
nigga,
then.
Like, Boruto has to take that L. Boruto can become... I'm serious. Boruto has the best fight scene in all of anime at the end of the anime. It was still
Boruto gonna have to come back out of retirement.
OP by the end of Boruto, he's gonna be catching the Edo Tensai from the grave. Just... He's gonna be casting that shit from the grave, just reviving himself to help his son. Like, nigga, can I rest in peace, please?
Like,
but no, like I can't even begin to tell you which filler arc for Naruto really kind of did it for me because there's so many. Like, and I had to explain to one of my friends. He just got into Naruto, and he started watching it, and I was like, he literally just got into Naruto. I'm not even joking. And he started watching it, and I was like, where you at? He's like, I'm on the episodes after Naruto beat Sasuke, after Naruto and Sasuke fought. I was like, yo, skip all that shit. Just go straight to Shippuden. And he's like, really? I was like, yeah. He's like, but what about the story? I said, there is no story, nigga. That's all filler. And he's like, there's like 400 episodes. It's all filler. I said, just go straight to Shippuden. Just go straight to Shippuden, dude. And that annoyed me. Like, and I see why. Like, it makes sense why Kishimoto's goddamn fucking, I guess, apprentice is doing Boruto like that because he got it from Kishimoto. Instead of just taking a hiatus and coming back and Shippuden, y'all made 400 episodes of filler until Shippuden arrived. Like, bro, how much money do you got? You spent all that money on just making filler art, and the animation was terrible in each of those episodes. Like, And the shipping, now some shipping and animations was pretty good. Like my favorite shipping animation was the
Orochimaru versus Naruto fight.
That not that one. The the one they put in the middle of the fucking the one they put in the middle of the goddamn Great Ninja War where Kabuto was in that village and there was like a dark Naruto and Naruto had to fight his dark self. You know what I'm talking about. The animation
I don't think I've seen
animation for that was pretty good. You probably did it, knowing you. But the animation with that was pretty good. It was actually, bro. I don't really blame you, nigga. Are we running from these motherfuckers or what?
I don't know about y'all. I was. Where are y'all? Behind me?
I'm. So she said, I kind of want to fight these niggas. All right, so.
Oh well, if y'all trying to wreck, let's wreck.
Okay, let's wreck. Jay, what was some of your favorite filler arcs? What was some filler arcs that you just felt was not having?
It's hard to say. Can't really.
You said. I mean, there has to be something you got. What about you, Brandon? BB, filler arcs that you guys were just like, fuck this shit?
The fake Namek arc of Dragon Ball Z. That shit pissed me off as a kid.
Oh.
Because I didn't know what filler was back then. I thought these niggas were really on Namek. I thought that was in the Namekian. All to come to find out, I wasted running home for a good 2 weeks to watch this bullshit.
Most exercise you got in your entire life, right?
I know you're trying to be funny, but yeah. like that shit pissed me off. Like, bruh, even when Goku was fighting Frieza, I was like, me and my sister ran home to watch that shit, and then I just gave up one day. I was like, he's never gonna beat Frieza. I don't care anymore. I don't care. And the one day I did that was the day he actually beat Frieza. I was pissed. I took my time walking home, stopped at the corner store, got some snacks. Got home, my sister was like, Brandon. I was like, what? Oh my god.
Freezer is dead.
I was like, he did what? No. No.
I mean, look in the bright side. The bridge episode kind of saved you from the filler arc when they did their version of the filler arc of Namek. Yeah, this is totally Namek, yeah. Yeah, those are dragon thingy balls. Yes, that's what they. Are we going to this objective or what? Because we're going further away from the objective.
Oh, we're going towards the objective.
Yeah. But all right, I can hear you on that one. But I mean, I remember you right. I remember when I used to fucking run home to watch fucking Dragon Ball Z and Digimon and shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
because
so I'm not gonna lie.
Said, that was the.
No, continue.
I was just saying that was just my first experience with filler.
All right.
I mean, I understand why there's a need for filler, but if you're gonna give us a placeholder, make it good.
Oh yeah, totally fucking agree. I totally agree to that shit. Did y'all leave me? Y'all left me.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Not sorry.
All right, BB. the filler arc you hated the most and why? Most annoying filler arc.
I kind of took it.
You don't even have to pick an arc. Just pick a series if you know it.
I know I can't think and play this game right now.
She said, I can't think and play this game right now. She's trying to stay alive.
Fuck yeah. I don't know if it's really a filler or not. Well, it's not a filler because the series ended. But I really wish that the series would have kept going. Blue Exorcist, that's an old one. I don't know if y'all familiar with it. But the second when the second series came out, I was super excited. And when I saw it, I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? I didn't even finish watching the second series. If you're not familiar with Blue Exorcist, it's pretty much like these twin kids grow up in the church. I can't remember if the mom died or if they were adopted. Anyway,
It's an anime. The mom probably died.
Yeah, the mom died. She died. Sons of Satan. I watched it. It's one of my favorites.
I miss it. I really wish they would have kept that going. And I think it took them like 4, maybe 5 years to do the second season. I can't remember. Might have been long.
You talking about the Kyoto thing?
I can't remember the name of that. Well, I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same thing. With the devil and his blue flames and shit like that. That's how you know.
Oh yeah. The son of Satan.
Yes. And
the first
it took
season
them a while to come out.
Was really good.
I really loved the first season. And I can't remember when they came out with the second season, but when they finally did come out with the second season, I was fucking pissed. And I just left it alone.
You talking about the battle in Kyoto arc?
Now, I'm telling you, I don't remember the names, but they were high school students on like a little field trip trying to get.
Yeah. The battle in Kyoto arc, where they had to fight the thing. Yeah, that was it. The battle in Kyoto arc. Yeah, that one was kind of somewhat disappointing to me as well. Like, it really wasn't hyped up the way. I mean, as much as I kind of I wanted it to be more, it wasn't, and it was majorly disappointing.
I anticipated more, especially since the first season was so fucking perfect. But even the anime was a little bit better as far as the drawings and everything, but everything else, the plot didn't catch my attention at all.
I
felt like
I hear you.
They just threw that shit out there, I guess, because they got tired of people asking about it. Like, here you go, now go fuck yourself. That's how I felt.
Yeah. Brandon, come in so we can use the elevator. All right, so there you go. We got the filler arc conversation on that one to the T. And like I said, some of us like filler arcs, some of us don't. Some fillers were done good, some weren't. Bleach would still be known as the king of fillers, but I feel like Naruto should really take that hill. Naruto has way more filler arcs than anything else.
It's quality, not quantity.
You said it's quality,
did we leave
not
Brandon?
quantity? Yeah, we leave Brandon, but Brandon can take care of it.
You're good. I'm coming. Yeah, I'm fixing something right now.